Okay, so I didn't think I was going to be able to make any videos because I'm out here in Costa Rica right now and I'm going to be here for a few months, but I'm just so frustrated this morning that I have to go ahead and make a new one so that you guys know this new shift in my plan that I have right now. At first, every Saturday I was doing the Shabbat lessons with Watchman Reports, and I was listening in and like following along with my Bible and really like understanding where they were coming from. But recently they released a video trying to disprove the flat earth theory, and then after that I don't want to say I lost respect, but I can't look at them the same right now. Like, I need some space from them. It literally just blew my mind. I didn't know what was going on because it didn't seem like the exact same. I'm so used to watching their videos and where they're coming from and their topics that they're discussing, but they didn't even try with this one. It was 12 minutes long, so I was thinking maybe this is a sign that like I'm supposed to be learning on my own, because the Bible does say that. It says that they want women to learn by themselves, like obviously if they don't have a husband already. But maybe that was a sign, because the Bible does say, "Let a woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be in silence." So maybe them making that video and me saying like, "What the F are you guys talking about?" Maybe that was a sign, because I would guess I was kind of cheating low-key. I was trying to watch videos and trying to follow along with other people's teachings, but the Bible says, let the woman learn in silence. Like, let her learn on her own. And so it's not a public thing. It shouldn't be like a meeting place where I'm just like, okay, questions, answers. Like, I think I really should be formulating my own understanding of the word, and maybe that was what the Most High was trying to teach me. Maybe that's why that video came out. I mean, I take everything as a sign, so perhaps that's the reason why they released that video. After that, it's real. I don't know. I just have to be by myself. I can't do it. And then I'm getting a lot of comments from you guys on my videos, and you guys your comments aren't, what did I say? Like in the very first video I posted, I said like, I need, like, everything has to make sense in order for me to understand the concept. So when you guys come at me the way you guys do, and you guys don't have any like logic behind it, you're just repeating what you've been taught, it's really, I need you to like not talk to me because I really don't want to hear it. If you don't have an idea, a new idea, or just an idea that you came across on your own, and then you want to share it and then we can compare, sure, that's fine. But from now on, I really can't be a part of anything. And I just released a video and I was saying, yeah, we should have like a place where we can all meet and like teach each other and talk about you know, staying true to the Most High and everything like that. But now I'm thinking maybe we don't need that. We just need to focus on what we can do by ourselves to be the best Hebrews that we can be. I already felt like I couldn't really trust that many people, but now it's like, okay, I definitely have to be on my own. And if you have an idea that you want to share and you agree with something, yes, let's go ahead and do it. Let's talk. And some of you have reached out to me. You guys have commented on my video and you've said like, how can I get in contact with you and stuff like that. But I really don't want to start like a camp or anything like that. Like, I'm used to just being like myself. And I think everybody should be that. Because the second, like I've said in another video, the second that congregation starts to form, it's completely something else. You guys lose your way and you guys start doing stuff depending on like what the leader is saying or what it's just not commanded by the Most High, the things that I've seen in a lot of these camps. So it's really frustrating, especially when you guys comment on my videos, say, oh, like, for instance, one example is like the hair covering. I don't know how many times I have to explain that. I really don't, but I'm starting to get frustrated with it, so I'm not going to do it anymore. But a lot of times you guys comment and say like, why isn't your hair covered? Oh, it says, but nowhere in the Bible does it say like, oh, women have to wear a turban. It doesn't say that anywhere. You guys have been taught that from these various Hebrew Israelite camps or whatever, and I'm not with it. I mean, you can, if you want to go there, do you. I mean, I'm not going to mess with what you need to make sure that you feel satisfied and fulfilled in life. I'm not going to be the one, but don't bring it towards me because I'm not asking for it. Yeah, the whole GOK, the ISUPK, all those, I don't watch those. I've already said that. So when you guys come onto my videos saying like, watch them, I'm just not going to respond anymore. But it's a lot of you guys are so, you just need something to latch onto. You just need a group, and I don't. I've always been better on my own for the longest. So I don't need a group. I don't want a group. I wanted a group. In my last video I said, like, yeah, we should get together, we should do this, we should learn, but I don't think that anymore. I really don't. I really think we all need to be by ourselves and focused on what we need to do. And then if we meet with other people that are on the same path as us, then we can start formulating an actual good, like, community. But right now there's not a community. It's just these different, like, packs. I mean, it's like, if you don't follow us, you're this, or if you don't do it this way, you're that. It's like, that's not the way it's supposed to be. I see so many things that are wrong, and you guys don't. I don't know. I just have a really open mind, and I read deeply into everything, and I think it's really important that we all make sure that we're doing right. So I usually don't try to call anybody out. I did make that one video calling out the San Diego Hebrew Israelites, right? But that's because I had personally spoken with their leader, and he was trying to get me into something that was not commanded by the Most High. So of course I made a video about it, but after that, I didn't say, like, oh, let me call out them, let me call out them, let me say that they're bad. I didn't do any of that. I minded my own business. And a lot of you guys don't. Like, some of you guys come onto my video with such hatred built up, and I'm like, I did nothing to you. So what's wrong with you? I mean, it doesn't do anything to me, because I could not care less about what an anonymous person is saying on YouTube. But I mean, like, it really makes you sound crazy when you guys are just like, the black woman, she is the destroyer, she is the worst. And I'm just like, you were born by a black woman, so stop talking. Anyways, I don't know. That's just what I've been focusing on lately. Like the whole flat earth thing. And this video is not about the flat earth, but... Oh, hold on. And I think I'm mostly frustrated because I really developed a trust for these people, and then when they came with this video that just came out with the disproving the flat earth, it was so poorly done that I couldn't even believe my ears. I couldn't even believe it was the same people. And I know the common thing is, well, first of all, there's not even that many people talking about the subject. It's really not a topic of conversation. There may be 1 million people having these conversations because nobody else cares. If you look at the people around you, nobody is talking about the flatness of the earth. They don't care. They care about, like, Instagram and Snapchat and stuff. So that's fallacy number one in the video, talking about, like, the whole world is fooled and their whole world is talking like nobody. This is not a topic of discussion. That's first and foremost. Second is that with the whole flat earth thing, if you read the Bible, which was why I'm so, like, fed up, is because, I mean, like, they teach the Bible. So I don't understand why when they were talking about it, they didn't even mention Genesis, like, at all. And it's like, when did the Most High say that he created Earth, the stars, the moon, and 7 other planets, or 8 other planets, or however many, the solar system and the galaxy? And when did he say that? I don't remember, because I never read it. Maybe they read something else. That's why it should have been better explained. But the thing is that, like, if you look at when the round earth, or the globular model of the earth was presented, scientists who were Freemasons or whatever, part of that clique, they were the ones that contributed to the globular model of the planet. So when you think about that and you say, like, oh, we've been deceived, we're the true Hebrew Israelites, they lied to us, how are you gonna say all that and then when it comes to the flat earth use the exact same information from the same people who you say have been fooling us? That it just doesn't make any sense at all. And so my thing is that with that whole, and this video is not about the flat earth, but it's the reason why I'm so passionate about the subject, is because when you say that the earth is round and you say it, like, in a solar system with a bunch of other planets and other beings and celestials, it opens the ground up for the possibility that there is other life out there. But that's not what the Most High said. It was Earth. We were, like, his prized possession, just us. So I don't know, it's just when you give people the idea, like, oh, we can just leave, like, for instance, like, oh, if anything ever happens to this earth, we can just go to Mars or whatever. But Mars is not out there. It's just not. I mean, I was really into astronomy when I was a little girl. So when I would go on camping trips and I would look through the telescopes, and they'd say, oh, here you can see Venus, or you can see Mercury or whatever, and I would look at the telescope and it just looks like another star. It's not because the telescope wasn't a good telescope, it's just because it's not. Maybe they're just the names of stars, but I don't like believe in the whole like idea of planets and like a solar system and us going around the sun. It just, mathematically, it doesn't even make sense. They try to say like, oh, here's the calculation and this is how fast we're going, but it's like, no, none of us regular people can do math like that, so it's really easy for us to just take their word for it, right? I'm not like that though. I think deeply about every single thing, so it's really important that people think for themselves and not follow models that have been presented to them by other people. It's really important. And not only that, but there's been a lot of like people talking about like, oh, there's going to be an alien invasion. Like they think that's going to be the big thing, the big deception or whatever. And I mean, looking at like what's in movies and stuff like that, I can see why they're saying that. But if that were to happen, then yes, of course you would not believe in the Most High after that. Like if you say like there's other planets, there's other celestials, there's no God because he didn't. It's easy to not believe in the Most High when you think that there's other life out there, because he never said that he created that. So it makes it seem like it's all a lie and it's all just like, okay, whatever. The Bible, it's nothing that we need to be concerning ourselves with. And not a lot of people are going to do that. And what they do with their life has nothing to do with me. So in regards to me talking about the whole like an alien invasion or anything like that, just please, if you have the chance, it should still be online because it only came out recently, but watch Childhood's End. It was a like 3-part special on Sci-Fi, and just don't watch it for entertainment. If you watch it for entertainment, you're not going to get the message. Pay attention to the dialogue. Listen to what they're saying. That is the craziest thing I think I've ever watched in my entire life. Like, it was so crazy, like, I felt like I was gonna start crying. Because I was like, how did this who came up with this idea? But it's when everything is being released. They're releasing all this stuff, like, at the same time. The whole end of the world, the whole apocalypse, all this ideas. You have to pay attention, and that is my motivation, to get right with the Most High. But all of that can't happen. That big deception cannot happen if you believe that the earth is flat. You can't. And the fact that they're not teaching that, it just shows me that I need to be learning on my own. I need to just be learning on my own. But when Watchmen Reports came out, that video, I was so disappointed. I've never been more disappointed in people like in my life, because it was like it wasn't even the same people anymore. And I just think it's really important. I read in the Bible that there's a firmament, and he said like there's a firmament that goes around earth, and then on top of the firmament is water, and that's how the flood happened with Noah, and he had to build the ark. That's how all that water was able to come in, is because he basically like opened the floodgates of the firmament. And am I reading the Bible wrong? Did that not happen? I don't know, but they didn't mention that in the video, and if it was something as little as like the hair covering thing, then I wouldn't care. If it was something like that, I really would not care. But it's the earth, it's the creation. That's book 1. It's like they didn't even care about the formation of how we even got here anymore. So at that point I was like, okay, I can't do it anymore. I can't follow anyone. I just have to be on my own, because I've always been better on my own anyway. Anytime I get with a group, something happens where I have to end up secluding myself from the group. This always happens. So I just realized I just really have to be on my own. And if I find like if I do find someone else, like for instance like a man, he would have to be learning on his own too. I don't want a man that's a part of a group. I don't want that. He has to be very intelligent. He has to be able to construct his own theories and his own point of view, because if not, then if you're just repeating what you've been taught, all you're going to do is turn me off. And just like the many people that are coming into my comments that are saying like, oh, you have to watch these videos, oh, pay attention to them, and just no, I'm just going to pay attention to the Bible, and I'm just going to try and find out what the Most High is trying to tell me, because I think he gave me this sign and I'm taking it very seriously. So that's it. Peace out.